Welcome to Channel AMEC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online visa YouTube consultant. Now in this video, I would like to give you an update of what the current skill occupation list is all about. So if you notice, the news has been passing around on last Friday. It's obviously the Department of Home Affairs, which is the Immigration of Australia, has announced the new occupation ceiling for 2020 and 2021. So it seems like the number of placements for all the occupation has been decreased. Obviously, this is due to the pandemic, the COVID-19, and obviously the numbers of the workloads that has been carried on since 2019 into 2020, and obviously a whole virus situation has causing a lot of delay. So the government, obviously you can see they have decided to drop the numbers down. So if you can see here, all you need to do is go to Google and type in Home Affairs and space occupation ceiling. You should be able to land yourself at this page where it says skill select occupation ceiling. So what had happened on last Friday is that they have announced all the placement numbers of placement they required for the upcoming year of 2020 and 2021. Now surprisingly, construction manager, they have somehow increased the number to 7,145. Obviously, I think the cause of this is due to the downturn of the construction industry, where they are expecting they are obviously, you know about the grant for a new home build, and they probably need more people in that kind of field. All the other ones, you can see childcare center manager goes down to 1,000. You will see a lot of 1,000s. The reason they put 1,000 is that that's the minimum, meaning that that occupation category is less popular for this coming 2020 and 2021. And you see this other specialist manager. All you need to do is you go search on ANS code 1399, and I've got another web page opened up here. Now this is a very good web page that the immigration has done. So all you need to do is you type in Google Home Affairs space skill occupation list. Okay, and all you need to do is that they list out all the occupations down here. So as we can see, it says 1399 before, right? So if we type in 1399, it should be able to link you to all the 1399 managers. So they are arts administrator managers, environmental managers, funeral work, not funeral worker. I think that's not 1399. So basically only these two. And I'm sorry, it went to funeral worker. I don't know why. Environmental manager and the art and admin managers there. So you can do this reflect all around, and there's all the other 1,000 is very limited. And surprisingly, they have dropped accountants down. I think because what had happened previously is the accountants require very, very high points. So if they drop to 1,000, that's gonna be interesting. I think the points will go up to 95 or 100 for EOIs nowadays. They probably need more auditor and actuary, economist. That's still in the low end. They want more management consultants. You can see they want 4,526. But however, all these numbers compared to previous year has dropped dramatically. They still need engineers, but it's all very limited numbers. Industrial production engineer. If we could go down, they want more secondary school teachers now, surprisingly, but the early childhood is still in demand, but it's only 3,321. They want more university lecturers. Interesting. I thought the international education sector has been struck badly during the pandemic. I don't know how these lecturers will come to Australia where they can actually find works. Interesting. Perhaps the government is looking to increase, expand the international education or domestic education market. All the other things are pretty general. They keep it at the lowest end, and nurse again still the very popular. They still got 17,859, meaning that they still want a lot, and they want more software engineer and programmers, solicitors, and all the other ones, motor mechanics, metal fitters. I'm sorry. Carpenters, they want more carpenters. So that's all in the construction industry. Plumbers, electricians. Now if we move down, I think chef is an interesting one. They have dropped it to 2,256. I believe that's coincide to the current hospitality industry or tourism industry, where the restriction, or perhaps the international traveling ratios is expected to drop. It should come back in another 2 or 3 years. Then it's reasonable that they decrease the number of chefs required. So, and again, I always like to take people to come to this this page of the immigration web page, where you can utilize the skill occupation list and search it down here. Now, another thing I commonly being asked over the weekend is that it seems like all the occupation has been kicked out and dropped out. No, that's not it. So what we have seen at the occupation ceiling web page is that that's only for subclass 189 independent skill migration and the 491 family sponsored. The 491 states nomination and the 190 state nominations are still open. It's not related to this, okay? But currently the every state's occupation ceiling lists has not been out yet. That's another thing that I wanted to take everybody to have a look. Now, first thing, we take a look at the Queensland. Obviously, it hasn't changed much. You say it still remain closed. And the other news came in last month was that they're expecting in October to open at October. That's where the federal government will announce their budget for the year of 2020 and 21, and that also reflect to every other state as well. Now, South Australia did have a news on the 11th of August saying that they have been given a very, very limited number of limited number for the leftover of 2019 2020. So what they decided to do is that they will only pick very, very high quality of the investment applicants, or applicant in the skills sector, where they only pick a specialist medical or critical services, or the other ones. I believe that will be more towards agricultural type of skill related people there. But again, once October hits, the federal budget will release all the numbers to every other states. They'll have their own occupation there again, so we can reflect this to what we have received today. So the state of Victoria today has announced this news. Basically, that reflects to everything that we just said and mentioned about. So 2020-21 Victorian Visa Nomination Program updates. So basically, it says the Commonwealth Department of Home Affairs have provided limited number of visa nomination for Victorian government. That's for now, up until federal budget delivered in 6th of October. So that's why a lot of people experience delay, and they have seen people being not invited, but very, very limited and delay, and it's just a lot of time consumed. But obviously, this is all caused by the COVID-19 pandemic issue going around the world. So they're saying that they're planning to reopen with the new policies. So everything shall, and you may wish to prepare your EOI. You already once more become available. EOI are lodged through Department of Home Affairs Skill Select website. So basically, that gives us the updates that the government currently. Now, first thing first, the occupation ceiling announced on Fridays for subclass 189 and 491 family sponsored only. Okay. All the states has not announced their occupations list yet, but the states have been receiving a very limited number of places, so they can continue getting some of the high quality clients or applicants sponsored with their visas. So everything else, let's wait until the 6th of October. but in between now and then, there should be more updates. So at the end, I would like you to ask, should you consider to subscribe to our channel and make sure that you have that little bell to be ticked, so once we have more updated news, you'll be the first one getting them. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next video. Goodbye.